West Bridgewater Historical Commission, welcome to the opening of the Town Museum this afternoon. This has been a project that has taken longer than we had all hoped, but we're finally there. Selectman Lawrence is not with us today, but we do have to give him credit for being the one that really sparked using this building for a town museum, and we've had the support of the Board of Selectmen along the way, and we're glad we've had that and glad we've finally gotten to this point. We want to thank the different departments in the town, especially the Highway and Forestry Department, for cleaning up the property, cleaning out the building so that we could get in and do the fine cleaning. Thank you to people who donated things and loaned things for today's exhibit. Several years ago, Selectman Jerry Lawrence, who's very interested in town history, proposed to the Historic Commission that we look at using the 1910 fire barn, the town's original fire station, for a museum of town history, and the Board of Selectmen turned the building over to us for that use, and over the last several years we have worked to finally arrive at where we are today. It was built, as far as we can tell, about 1910. We do know that the town bought its first motorized vehicle in 1915. And we have on display here today the original fire alarm from the building that was given to us by a firefighter who had come into possession of it. Upstairs and partially downstairs is still the follow-up Gamewell fire alarm system. The firefighters were upstairs. They had a small room up there where they would stay when they were on duty. It does not have a fire pole, in case anybody's wondering. At one point on the back side it did have a hose tower, and the trap doors still in the ceiling inside where they would raise the canvas hoses to hang and dry after a fire so they wouldn't rot. Over the years it became home to the Forestry Department, and then most recently it was just storage for excess of all departments and just a catch-all. And a couple years ago the town meeting voted the use of CPA funds to restore the doors. The doors are original with the exception of the glass. The windows were too far gone to salvage, but the doors are as they always have been, and I've heard from some residents in town since we're here almost with Halloween upon us that kids used to hang out here at the station on Halloween to watch the fire department go in and out putting out fires that were set by kids around town. So one of the things that on all committees and commissions that have volunteered, you have people that push hard. Some push harder than others, and one person that's pushed all of us on the commission to this point for his vision in getting this done, and that is our Vice Chairman, Bob Beavis. Bob, I want you to come up here for a minute. Many of you know Bob's had some health setbacks this year, but he still pushed us. He was the one that worked with the contractors on getting the doors done, the electrician to redo the wiring in the building, and we want to recognize Bob with the presentation of this plaque, which reads, "Presented to Robert Beavis by the West Bridgewater Historical Commission in recognition of his contributions to the preservation of West Bridgewater history and his vision, perseverance, and hard work that has made the Town Museum a reality, October 30th, 2016, and ends with a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, "The more you know about the past, the better prepared you are for the future." Thank you, Bob. Say anything?
No, I'm taken back from this. Appreciate it. It's a lot of hours trying to get everything arranged. We got more to go, but I'm glad to see we've got a few people here that are interested in West Bridgewater, and we'll have more as we go along. Thank you.
I'd like to invite at this time Town Administrator David Gagney to say a couple words. David?
I'm not as supple as I look, so I couldn't bend under. Thank you. You know, what a beautiful day. Let's face it, nobody would rather be home doing yard work, so it's wonderful that we're all here anyway. You know, thank you, Jim. We met about this about a year ago and went through the building, and I have to tell you, if you saw it a year ago versus what it looks like today, it's extremely impressive, so thank you to all the people that did the work. As somebody who has a history degree and loves history, I think the one nice thing is I was looking at the artifacts. You know, the town has had good memories, it's had bad memories, but in the end they're all going to become wonderful memories that future generations now can come to one place and see. So I think this is just a fantastic opportunity to be able to capture all of those moments and, like I said, allow future generations to be able to see and witness them as well. So again, thank you to Jim, the Board of Selectmen, all the department heads that helped it, and you know, I hope you enjoy the day and enjoy future days coming out as well. Thank you.
And I'd like to ask Chairman of the Board of Selectmen, Eldon Marrera, to say a few words.
Thank you, Jim. I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. This is a great tribute. And I know there's a lot of hard work that's been put in, an effort into this, and of course, I'd like to welcome all you people here and look around at our history. Sometimes Jim and I don't always agree with everything like that, but Jim has run hard work for this town, and he does a real great job. And when it comes to history, and he has his books that are out there, and his heart is in the right place. It's with West Bridgewater, just like the rest of us here. And I just hope, I can't get over the difference in the building and all the work that's done in this building. And now we have a museum to call our own, and for the people to enjoy, come in and ask questions. And a lot of people that are here, I've been around for a few years, know a little bit about the history too, and enjoy the day. Thank you.
We have a collection of about 23, 24 milk bottles from all different dairies that were in town. We have memorabilia from the Howard Seminary and School for Girls, display of items from Howard High School that burned in 1949, including fire photos of the fire. We have a display of items pertaining to, at the time, 9th Congressional District, U.S. Congressman Hastings Keith, who represented West Bridgewater, lived in West Bridgewater, and had his office here in the town hall. Sergeant Chris Werner and the West Bridgewater Police Department have a great display of police memorabilia, and Chief Len Hunt of the Fire Department has lent us a lot of his fire items. We have an interesting 1790 letter of indenture, indenturing a young man to a town resident as a blacksmith, and if you can imagine standing at a forge in 1790 as a kid with the understanding you had to make 1,500 six-penny nails or the equivalent per day. And it's an interesting document. We have an original bid document on the South Street Bridge going back to the 1820s. We have a deed for the Jerusalem School lot up on Walnut Street from 1856, in which the lot was sold to the inhabitants of the school district for $25. And we have, belonging to the West Bridgewater Firefighters Association, a 1942 Chevy fire engine, Combination 1, which the town bought in 1945, and which is today owned and maintained by the Firefighters Association. It's important because to preserve and protect what is getting lost. A lot of people don't think anybody's interested in a lot of things they have, and when people pass away and estates are settled, a lot of things end up being thrown away. It gives people a sense of place. You know, we voted not too long ago to be a community that supports agriculture, and you walk in here and see bottles from 22 different dairy farms that were in town, and that's not all of them. And today we only have 1 or 2 farms left in the town. So it's important for people to know where we've come from. It does help guide us to the future, and hopefully people will be interested and come as we change displays and open more often. Right now we don't have hours. We did want it to get it open this year for a number of reasons. One, because we've been working on it for a long time and people have been asking. We don't have heat, we don't have air conditioning at this point. Hopefully as funds become available we'll be able to do that, but we do hopefully plan on opening at least once a month when we get into springtime and for other special events as well. Anybody has anything they would like to donate or think would be nice to loan to us for a special display, we'd be more than happy to have you contact us. Restoration of the doors on this building were done by you, the taxpayers, through the use of CPA funds. We appreciate that. Everything else that's been spent on the building has been raised by the sale of the West Bridgewater book and the DVDs, and we thank the people who have done that. So at this time I'd like to ask the commission members to come on this side of the ribbon along with Eldon, and we also have Selectman Anthony Kinahan here, so I'll ask Anthony to join us as well, and David. And Bob, you're going to have the honors of the scissors.
The honors?
Everybody, just don't stab you.
Scissor man.
Everybody in some act, you get right a photo.
Come right up this one. Somebody behind the page, behind Tom Brady.
Yeah.
All right. You get everybody to. All right. Everybody's right here.
Are we ready?
Whenever you're ready, there, kid. One countdown.
On the count of 1,000. Here we go.
Good job.
Good job. Come on in.